What's up, you guys? It's Dito of D. It is my birthday today, June 1st. And I had to get out, go try to do something. I went to go see a movie today, and it's the first movie that I've seen this year in the theaters because I don't really go to the movies that much no more. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't even be doing movie reviews because I'm not going to the movies like that. But I love movies, so I'm going to keep talking about them. I'm going to keep talking about what's going on in the movie scene and all that. I know I've been gone for a little while, and if anybody cares and wants to know why, I'll make a video about that if you guys ask for it. But otherwise, I'm just keep pumping the stuff out. So, man, I went to go see Karate Kid today, and I gotta say, man, I had a great time. I had a blast. I really liked the movie. You know, uh, it had its ups and downs, but there was more ups than downs. I've seen a couple people talking about the movie. I didn't really look too much into it, but when I sat down and the movie came on, they started with something that felt really good, and that was what it was. Because I remember watching the trailer, and I wasn't expecting much when the trailer dropped, and I went to it to check it out. I didn't even watch it when it first came out. It had been a few days or so. I went to go look at the trailer, and just looking at the trailer, I felt like I really needed to see the movie. It felt right. Now, I don't watch Cobra Kai. I saw the first season when it aired on YouTube when it started, and then it got picked up by Netflix, and I didn't continue watching it. My friends love it though, you know, and even some of them have had mixed takes on this new Karate Kid movie. But going in, I already feel like I know what it's about. I mean, it's very simple stuff. It was kind of like, when I say simple, I mean simple like it's just easy to follow. It's just ABC. You know what I mean? They don't try to do like twist or anything. It's almost the same story over again, and maybe people can get bored by that. I can understand that. For me, it was if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing, where they brought us what we loved about the other movies. Even the Jaden Smith movie did a lot of the same things. It's about these kids. They move. We have this boy, Lee. He moves from China to New York, and kind of, you remember Daniel moves from New York to California, and then Jaden Smith's character, I believe he was in where was he, Chicago or so. He moved to China, and he got trained by Jackie Chan because he had problems with the kids over there. And now we have Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio working together to hone the skills of one of Jackie Chan's young students. And Jackie Chan, his character in the movie, Mr. Han, Mr. Han is an old friend of Mr. Miyagi. And they tell the story about how they became friends. And it ties the legends together. And it's a really cool thing. I think one of the things that took me out of the movie, not necessarily took me out of the movie, but like I said, it's the kind of thing where if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. And so the girl, Mia, she was kind of written like some of the things she said was a little too cliche, I guess, or just, I don't know. It's something about when they write these girls and the way they handle these situations. I don't know. It's something that it kind of feels off to me, but I liked the characters and they seemed like they got along. And so it didn't hurt the movie at all. But like little problems with dialogue and stuff like that. But another great surprise was Joshua Jackson was in the movie. I didn't know he was in the movie, and I'm a fan of his. When I stopped watching TV, I came back because of, well, I was letting TV go, but I came back because of Fringe, and he was in Fringe. If anybody was a fan of that show, I love that show. Fifth season wasn't all that great, but it was great up until that point. And so seeing him in it, and I thought his role, which as the movie played out, I didn't know how I was going to feel about these characters. I guess you never do, but I grew to really like him. I think his name was Alan, the friend, the friend of Lee. Like, this boy was insane, and he's there for comic relief, but he's funny. You know what I mean? He's a goofy little dude, and it's just cool to have him around. He seemed like a good friend. Um, and I liked everybody's relationships. The movie I thought was put together very well. The fight scenes were cool. There was a lot of, it was like old school fights. It was like a lot of cuts and stuff. It's not like um maybe a lot of the more of the martial arts type stuff we're used to today, but it's old school Hollywood style martial arts fighting. And I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, it's a movie. So I had a great time. I liked the connection, like bringing Ralph Macchio and like the Miyagi style and then the Han style together. You know what I mean? And it was just it was just a great time. I even got the cup, man. I got the Karate Kid cup. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to the theaters, they got the cup there for you. That Karate Kid legend show the boy doing a kick on the side of the cup. It's pretty cool. I like it. So if you're thinking about going, I get on out. Get out there. Go see it, man. If you're a fan of Karate Kid, you definitely want to check it out. See, I didn't watch, like I said, I didn't watch Cobra Kai. So if there were tie-ins, then I may have missed them. So anybody that's a fan of the series, if there's something in the movie that you noticed, then that's awesome. Zabka does make an appearance. So I will say that. You know what I mean? I hope that doesn't give away too much, but Zabka does make an appearance, and that was great. So I really like what they've been doing with the Karate Kid stuff. Even though I didn't watch Cobra Kai, I like how they were keeping everything like how it was. So Karate Kid Legends, my first movie of 2025, my first movie outing. It was great. I had a great time. I think I'm gonna give the movie about a 7.7, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? We're gonna do a 7.7. Why not? That sounds good to me. So check out Karate Kid Legends, you guys. I think you're gonna have a blast. I really appreciate all y'all who have subscribed, even during my absence from the channel. And just gotta keep the party going however we can. Show must go on, you know what I mean? So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.